Hey there, bub. Welcome back to Pokemon Ruby. Time for the next gym, yeah. Last episode was a contest episode, like, contest episodes suck. Well, have a gym battle episode, those are always good. Anyway, this gym is the normal gym, and it's got kind of a weird thing around it. Because it consists of a crapload of rooms with trainers in them, which specialize in different tactics or whatever. I don't know what this guy was doing, but he has a Delcatty, which is the evolved form of Skitty, and is pretty damn useless. Anyway, all the trainers here use like these stat-enhancing items. And he's going to be raising his speed, and Swallow still outspeeds him. And his attack misses. Oh boy, this is just too easy. Alright, see? Delcatty, awful. Do not use one. There we go. That was a magnificent battle, yes. If by magnificent you mean a landslide victory for me. Alright, let's go into the defense room. Wonder what Pokemon she has. Because, well, the normal type is a peculiar one. It has no resistances, but it has only one weakness. That's fighting. So it's a good thing I have Hariyama as a last resort. But yeah, this one has a Linoon, and critical hit just completely ruins her strategy. Crap, he lives. Oh well, Swallow takes that. Not that great, actually. Then again, Swallow does not have good defenses. And Cacnea gets to level 23. Yes, I give it the XP share. Did I do that off-screen or on-screen? I don't remember. But yeah, that way Cacnea will catch up to the rest of the team a bit quicker. Anyway, time for the strength room. Okay, Dad tells everyone to go and beat up on his kid. That's not fair, Dad. Cool trainer Jody has a Zangoose. That's X attack. That might be a bit of a problem. Alright, wing attack. Come on, do more than... Okay, that is disappointing. That is downright disappointing. Ooh, we can forget about Swallow. Alright, who's gonna... Let's give Dustox a try. I mean, Zangoose doesn't have that much HP left. Whoa. Come on, Dustox, you can do it. No, you can't. Okay, that didn't go so well. Marshtomp. You're next. Marshtomp's pretty bulky. Crap. Pressed A too soon. But Tackle still did the trick, so... Yay. Except now two of my Pokemon are down. So I'm left with Marshtomp, Hariyama, and Cacnea, who's not really ready to battle. Anyway, that was the gym leader's room there. You can just go there already. But, if you do that, you beat the gym leader, you can't battle any other trainers in the gym anymore. So you'd essentially be throwing away free experience points. Now why would I do that? Anyway, this guy's like, 0 reduction room. You can't lower his Pokemon stats because he has an item for that. Like I was gonna do that anyway. Guard Spec. Game shrouded in mist. So it's like a fog machine. Why the hell are you allowed to use a frickin' fog machine in a Pokemon battle? Anyway, Mud Shot no longer lowers his speed because of that. So yeah, big... Ooh, 2 critical hits. Nice, Marshtomp. You'll be dominating. Cool trainer Parker. Peter Parker, he's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a Pokemon trainer. Guess that helped him fight the Green Goblin. Or Venom. Or whoever else Spider-Man fights. I don't really know that many Spider-Man villains. There's Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Venom, and those are really the only 3 that come to mind. And I remember this one episode of the Spider-Man cartoon, like in the 90s, that had this weird guy with a cape and a fishbowl on his head. Don't know what the hell he's called. I know he was a Spider-Man villain as well, but he wasn't really that great of a villain. More like a trickster of some sort. Anyway, time to go into the accuracy room. And I think Swellow is still up front. Well, let's see how Swellow does against this chick's Delcatty. Yeah. Now, the normal type, I already mentioned earlier that it does not have any resistances and only one weakness, but its attacks are not super effective on anything. Now that makes it rather hard to use normal Pokemon effectively. If you go and look around all the tier lists and stuff, on Smogon and other sites like that, you'll be hard pressed to find an offensive normal type in the higher tiers. Because normal types will usually depend on other types of moves to do super effective damage on things. But why would you use those if you can just use a Pokemon of the type itself, which would do more damage? I mean, I for one can't think of an offensive normal type, pure normal type that is, that's like really high up in the tiers. I can think of a few defensive ones like Blissey and Snorlax, because their lack of weaknesses compared to other types and their lack of resistances would really kind of do them in that situation, but Blissey and Snorlax kind of make up for it because they just have great stats in their defenses. I think Cacnea can actually do this, if Cacnea can take a hit. Ah, crap. Okay, Cacnea, time to be put to the challenge. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Come on, 5 hits and a few crits in between, maybe. That's 3 and no crits. Come on, Cacnea, work with me here. Ooh, I have to get him out of there fast. Or her. It's a girl. Alright, it's like my Leech Seed up, so that should help whittle it down a little. Dustox. Yeah. Because Dustox is bulky and Leech Seed can help it restore its health if it takes some damage. Oh, god damn it. That always happens. I think a Psybeam should take care of Linoon now. Don't flinch. Okay, no flinch. But still, the headbutt did too much damage. Can I take another one? Oh no, Leech Seed finished it off. Nice. Thanks for the assist, Cacnea. Because Dustox really can't do it by himself. Alright, what's in this from the one-hit KO room? Okay, that sounds ominous. But we're going in anyway. Oh, apparently he specializes in critical hits. I bet he has a Zangoose that knows Slash. Because Slash is a high critical hit move. Like, an increased chance of getting critical hit. And Poison Sting is not going to help me out here because Zangoose has the immunity ability which makes it immune to poison. Not the poison moves, it just can't be poisoned. How good would that be if Zangoose was completely immune to poison moves thanks to its ability? But then again, who the hell uses poison moves? Poison moves suck. They're like only super effective on grass types, and most grass types are poison types as well, which negates the weakness. Poison type's just awful. And Vital Throw. If you just attack there with Slash or something instead of Swords Dancing, he might have gotten a critical hit and taken out Hariyama, but no. Because he's stupid. Anyway, I think that's about all of them. Did I beat her already? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, that means I've beaten all of the trainers, I guess. I think I beat her. Yeah, I did. Alright, in that case, it's back to the Pokemon Center and heal up for the final confrontation with Dad. There we go. Alright, time for me to whip out Hariyama and sweep through this thing. Even though Norman has a pretty decent Pokemon team. If you're ill-prepared, it can really tear you a new one. But luckily, I have a fighting type, so I shouldn't have that much trouble. What do you have, Zigzagoon? A super potion. Well, I can maybe make use of that in the battle. And we'll put Dustox up front. If anyone's gotta die first, it's gotta be Dustox. I wish these doors would just open automatically, like all doors do in this game. But no, you have to talk to them and press yes in a freaking menu. Of course I want to go through. Why would I be talking to the door if I don't want to go through? Logic. Where are you? Hey, Dad. Yes, I got 4 gym badges. Now, let's battle. I'm so happy. But a battle's a battle. Yeah. No holding back. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hope it goes well. Then again, the video is still like 10 minutes long, so that might give away that it's not going to go that well. Anyway, his first Pokemon is a Slacking. Now, Slacking stats are so great that they had to balance it by giving it an ability that only allows it to attack once every 2 turns. Its stats itself are on par with most legendary Pokemon. It just whacked Dustox in 2 hits, and Dustox did nothing to it. So, Cacnea, because this is a turn he's not going to attack, so I can Leech Seed him, which will drain his health, and help me out in the long run. But I might want to get Cacnea the hell out of here, because if Dustox can't survive 2 hits, then Cacnea can't even survive 1. So, switch in Zigzagoon, because he's death fodder. Hey, look, you get the battle too, Zigzagoon. And there go your 5 seconds of glory. Alright, now bring in Hariyama, because this is another turn he can't attack me. And maybe Vital Throw will finish it off. I hope it will. There we go. Vital Throw. Come on, knock him out. Wow. That's the strongest attack I have. And it doesn't even kill him. It only does like about half. And now, of course, he recovers like all these bastard gym leaders do. Ah, great. Well, maybe if I bulk up, I can take a few moves and dish out more damage myself. So that should help me out in the long run. Oh man, I hate fighting this gym. Slackings are so annoying. Alright, come on, another Vital Throw. Get me a critical hit or something. That would be nice. Well, we're getting there. Leech Seed. He's probably gonna heal again. Crap, I went to go for Bulk Up, not Secret Power, but why didn't he heal? Alright, Secret Power, and down goes Slacking. Alright, what could he have that's tougher than this? Cacnea gets level 25 in green. That's not really a great move. It restores your own health each turn by a little, but you can't switch out. Which is not a good thing in a Pokemon game. Anyway, next up is Vigoroth. Now, Vigoroth is actually the pre-evolved form of Slacking. Slacking evolves from Vigoroth. And yet his Vigoroth is at a higher level than his Slacking. And Vigoroth does not take much damage from my attack either. However, Vigoroth is different from Slacking in that he can attack every turn. Because he's not a lazy bastard. And down goes Swellow. This is not looking good for me here. Marshtomp should be able to take him out. Well, I can take 2 of those. Come on, Mudshot. Nice. Pretty sure that was necessary. And Marshtomp gets to level 28. Alright, he's down to his final Pokemon already. And it's another Slacking. This one is level 31. And that means it's even stronger than the earlier one. Oh crap. He's gonna use Focus Punch. Why didn't I go for Mudshot? But Growl lowers its attack, so that kind of takes the bite out of it. And it still knocks out Marshtomp. That's how powerful it is. Alright, Cacnea, time to Leech Seed that bastard again. Alright, there we go. And now I'm in for a pickle. Who do I leave in, Cacnea or Bullet Seed. Oh yeah, he's gonna go for Focus Punch again. Because Focus Punch is the strongest fighting move there is, but if you get hit while you're charging it, it won't work. So yeah, I hit him, and now his move won't work, and he essentially wasted a turn. And that's gonna take forever to whittle him down with Cacnea. And if Cacnea gets hit even once, it's over for him. So, loafing around, let's Growth. To raise my special attack, which means I'll do more damage down the line. Might help me out. Alright, if I get 5 hits and a bunch of crits... What, Focus Punch again? How about another move? Pretty sure you have some other moves that can wipe me out in one shot. Why the hell do you keep going for Focus Punch? And crap, that's not the amount of hits that I wanted. Also not a critical hit. But yeah, now you know why the damn video is so long. Because frickin' slacking takes forever to kill. Especially when the gym leader pulls off a stunt like this. Ah, crap. Well, I must say Cacnea is kind of defying the odds here. I mean, Cacnea is arguably the weakest member of my team. Well, he may be a bit on par with Dustox, but Focus Punch again? Okay, I'm really starting to doubt the intelligence of this AI. Or is Focus Punch maybe really its only move? I really don't hope so. I mean, what the hell would be the logic behind that? I mean, that would be just stupid. Anyway, just keep growthing on the turns he's loafing around and keep bullet seeding him when he tries to Focus Punch me in vain. And it's actually working out pretty well so far. I might actually win this with Cacnea without even having to use Hariyama against the final slacking. Come on. Even though I have like 3 growths on my belt, Bullet Seed still does nothing. Come on. Crap. But yeah, come on, use Facade or something. Or Slash or any other moves you may have. Because it's pretty much over for you now. Yep, it's over. I seriously beat his freaking slacking with a Cacnea. Wow. Seriously. That is just beyond belief that I actually managed to do that. But it's mainly because of AI stupidity. Yeah, you lost to me, yeah, think of your own freaking stupid move calling. I mean, hey, Focus Punch, Focus Punch, Focus Punch. It may also know like Facade and Slash and Feint Attack or something, but let's not use those. Focus Punch is the best move ever. And he gives me the badge and the TM for Facade, which is actually a great move on Swellow, because it really works well with Swellow's ability. Facade doubles in power if the Pokemon is paralyzed, burned, or poisoned. And Swellow's Guts ability raises his attack when he's paralyzed, poisoned, or burned. So if you get poisoned as a Swellow, your attack gets like doubled or something, and Facade's power gets doubled to 140, which makes Swellow a beast. You've overcome even your own father. What a stunning turn of events. It's like a Shakespearean poem. But yeah, we have 5 badges now, thanks to Cacnea. I mean, geez, I only caught him 2 videos ago and he's already had his defining moment. I mean, what could Cacnea do to top this? This may be the biggest accomplishment Cacnea's gonna get in the entire LP. I mean, Dustox hasn't really done anything notable. Marshtomp pretty much sweeped the entire 3rd gym. Hariyama actually went like toe-to-toe with Torkoal and not getting attracted and stuff. I mean, Hariyama succeeded where Marshtomp failed. Anyway, go visit Wally's parents and they will give you the HM for Surf. And I will use that immediately. Because Surf, unlike most of the other HMs, is actually a good move. And Hariyama and Zigzagoon can also learn it, but I'm going to teach it to Marshtomp, because Water Gun is weak ass, and Surf is a much better replacement. Now, in the next part of Pokemon Ruby, we will go somewhere and do something. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.